I am stretched on your grave and would lie there forever if your hands were in mine. I'd be sure we'd not sever. My apple tree, my brightness, 'tis time we were together, for I smell of the earth and the morning by the weather. Do you remember the night we were lost in the shade of the blackthorn and the chill of the frost? Thanks be to Jesus, we did what was right, and your maidenhead still is your pillar of light.
Are you up there, Maureen?
Of course, Wet.
Oh, I did take me from plan.
So you can get it yourself, so.
I can. Although lumpy it was, Maureen.
Well, can I have lumpy?
No.
Right to the Complan people so if it's lumpy.
Oh, you do make it so nice and smooth there, Maureen. There's never a lump or a comment of a lump.
You don't give it a good enough stir is what you don't do.
I gave it a good enough stir. They were still on.
You probably pour the water in too fast, so. What it says on the box. You're supposed to ease it in. That's where you go wrong. Have another go tonight for yourself and you'll see.
It's the hot water I do be scared of, Maureen. I be scared of exposing myself. But I do be scared, Maureen. Because what's if my hand shook and I was to support over my hand and knew that Mary Pindar, so then where would I be?
Just a hypochondriac is what you are.
I'd be lying there on the floors where I'd be, and I'm not no hypochondriac.
You aren't you, and everybody knows that you are full well.
Don't I have a urine infection if I'm such a hypochondriac?
I can't see how a urine infection prevents you from pouring a mug of Complan or tidying up the house a bit while away. Wouldn't kill you.
Well, my bad back.
Bad back.
And my bad hand.
I'll get you Complan. It's such a big job. From now until doomsday. The one thing I ask you to do you see a night where Murray will come and pour your Complan or buying your old cod and butter sauce for the week? Oh, no, it's right, you don't. And carrying it up that hill, and I'm still not appreciated.
You are appreciated, Marie.
Ooh, not appreciated.
Oh, all right. I'll give me Complan another go, so I'll give it a good stir for myself.
Get your Complan, I'm expected to do everything else. Just bless it. Heckin', skivvy is all I'm thought of.
No, you're not, Marie. Me porridge you haven't had. Will you be getting? No, Marie. Oh, right up for yourself. Well, we don't have the radio on for a second, Marie. That dedication and that to Margot sent us. We still haven't heard of. Wonder what's keeping it.
dedication at all, they only said they did. Is there a smell off the sink now, I'm wondering?
No,
I hope there's not now.
there's no smell at all there, Marie. I do promise you that's now. Isn't the radio a bit loud there, Marie?
Pretty loud, is it?
There's nothing on it anyway. It's just an old man singing nonsense.
Yeah. Isn't it you? You wanted a set for the old station?
Only for Kaylee time and for what you call.
It's too late to go complaining now.
It's not for nonsense, did I want it said?
It isn't nonsense anyways, isn't it Irish?
Well, it sounds like nonsense to me. Why can't they speak English like everybody?
Why should they speak English?
Well, to know what they're saying.
What country are you living in?
Huh?
What country are you living in?
Oh, Galway.
That's what county? Ireland you're living in.
Ireland, I.
So why should you be speaking English in Ireland?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Irish you should be speaking in Ireland.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking English in Ireland.
Well, except, where would Irish get you going for a job in England? Nowhere.
Well, isn't that the crux of the matter?
Is it, Marie?
If it wasn't for the English stealing our language and our land and our God knows what, wouldn't it be we wouldn't need to be going over there begging for jobs and handouts?
I suppose that is the crux of the matter.
It is the crux of the matter.
Except in America, too.
What? Except America too.
If it was to America, you had to go begging for handouts. It isn't Irish would be doing any good. English.
Well, isn't that the same crux of the same matter?
I don't know if it is or it isn't.
Bringing up kids to think all they would be good for is begging handouts from the English and the Yanks. That's the self-same crux.
I suppose.
Of course, I suppose, because it's true.
If I had to go begging for handouts anywhere, I'd go to America, not to England. But in America, it do be more sunny anyways. Or is that just what they say, Marie? That it do be more sunny in America? Or is that just a lie now?
You're old and you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up and eat your own porridge.
Me mug of tea you forgot there, Marie. Marie, did you meet anyone on your travels today? No. Not on a rainy day like today. No. You never say hello to people with your trouble, Marie. Although there's some people it'd be better not to say hello to. Get that fella up there in Dublin that murdered that poor old woman. Right there. The news that story was on, did you hear it? No. Right? Didn't even know her. Well, that's the type of fella you better not say hello to, Marie. That's the type of fella you want to avoid outright. Aye.
Sure. That sounds exactly like the type of fella I would like to meet and then bring him home to you if he likes murdering old women.
Oh. That's not a nice thing to say, Marie.
Is it not now?
Sure. Why would he be coming all this way from Dublin? He'd just be going out of his way.
Pleasure of me company, come. Killing you would just be a bonus for him.
Oh, killing you, I bet he first would be.
I could live with that. So long I was sure he'd go clobber you soon after, and if he clobbers you with a big axe or something, took your old head off and spat you in the head with my shoulder. Oh no, I'd enjoy it. With no more complaint about no more parts.
Marie,
No.
Marie! Oh. Now, there is no sugar in this. You forgot. Now, go get me some. Go on. There. Marie in the door. Marie? Marie? Who's at the door?
It's Ray Dooley, missus, from over the way.
Dooley?
Ray Dooley, aye. You know me?
Oh. You wanted the Dooley, so?
I am. I'm Ray.
Oh. Okay.
Well, are you gonna let me in, or am I just gonna talk to the door?
Well, she's feeding the chickens. Have you gone?
Are you gonna open the door, missus? Haven't I gone a mile out of my way just to get here?
Well, have you?
I have you, she says. Thank ya! Ugh, Nora, I thought you'd be keeping me waiting.
So do you, so it is.
Of course it's me. Who else?
Well, you're the Dooley with the uncle. Yeah.
It's only a million times you've seen me over the past 20 years. Aye, I'm the Dooley with the uncle.
Well,
Let's be uncle the messages.
Marie's at the chickens.
You've said Marines at the chickens. What's on the telly?
Well, I was waiting for the news.
You'll have a long wait.
Well, I was combing me hair.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's the Sullivans.
I don't know what it is.
Everything's Australian nowadays.
I don't know if it is or it isn't, but at the chickens, Marine is.
That's 3 times you've said Marines at the chickens now. Are you going for the world record for saying Marines at the chickens?
Well, she's feeding them.
Yeah, well, I'm not wading through all that skitter just to get to her. Did enough wading already coming up that old hill.
That's a big old hill.
It is a big old hill.
Steep.
If not steep, then muddy.
Aye, it's muddy and rocky.
Muddy and rocky is right. I don't know how you two manage up it every day.
Well, we do drive.
Of course. That's what I want to do, is drive. Of course, I'll have to get driving lessons and a car. Not a good one, you know, but a second-hand one.
Oh, yeah,
you know.
used one.
A used one,
Aye,
aye.
off with somebody. Yeah.
Father Walsh, he has one that he's selling, but I'd be looking an awful puff buying a car off a priest.
I don't like Father Welsh, not at all.
Father Welsh? once who punched Martin Hanlon in the head once and for no reason.
Oh, God love us.
Aye. Now, granted that was out of character for Father Welsh. Father Welsh seldom uses violence, just like most young priests. It's usually the older ones who go punching you for no reason. I don't know why. I suppose it's the way they were brought up.
Well, there was a priest in the news Wednesday. Had a babby with a yank.
That's no news at all. That's every day. You'd be hard pressed to find a priest who hasn't had a babby with a yank. Now, if the priest had punched a babby in the head, that'd be news. Anyway, would you like me to be passing the message on to Maureen, or do you want me to be writing it down?
I'll be passing it on.
Well, me brother, Pato, said that he wanted to invite you to come to me uncle's going away to do, over at Reardon's out in Carrow.
Oh, your brother's back, so.
He is.
Back from England?
England, back from... England is where he was, so that's where he would be back from. Anyway, me yank uncle is going back to Boston after his holiday and taking those two ugly Dublin daughters with him. And that Dolores, Healy or Cooley, what you call them. Anyways, they're going to be doing a little going away to do, at Reardon's as a goodbye, and it'll be free food anyways. Me brother thought it'd be nice to invite you to come out, and Maureen too. He knows you don't like getting out much. Isn't it you who has the bad hip?
No.
Oh. Who is it that has the bad hip, so?
Oh, I don't know. I do have the urine infection.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. And thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, me urine.
Yeah, I know your urine.
And me bad back.
Oh.
And me burn hand.
Aye. Anyways, are you going to be passing that message on to Maureen?
What?
Will you be remembering to pass the message on to that one?
Aye.
Say it back to me, so.
Say it back to you.
Aye.
Oh. About me hip?
Feck! I knew I should have feckin' written it down. Save me all this feckin' time. Talking with the loon.
Well, do me a mug of tea while you're here, Pato. Or Ray, I mean.
Ray's me feckin' name. Pato's me feckin' brother.
I know, I do forget.
It's like talking to a
I'm a brick wall, I know.
a brick wall is right.
Or a cup of soup.
Forget about soup. There, the message is. Tomorrow night, Reardon's Hall, out in Carrow, 7 o'clock, free food, okay?
All right, Ray. Now, wait, Ray, are you still in the choir nowadays?
No, I'm not in the choir nowadays. Hasn't it been 10 years since I've been in the choir?
No time be flying.
Not since I took an interest in girls since I've been in the choir. I figured I don't get any girls in the choir, only fucking nerds, and what use are they? No, I go to districts, maybe.
Oh, well, good enough for you there, Ray.
What am I doing standing here conversating with you? I have left the message, now I am off.
All right. Well, goodbye to you, Ray.
Yeah, goodbye to you, Mrs.
And pull the door.
I was going to pull the door after me. I don't need your advice.
Is it cold, Marie?
Where's cold? Are you watching?
Oh, I I'm watching. Just waiting for the nose I am.
Aye. Anybody know what I was at, I suppose? I know.
No, nobody did ring.
I know.
No, not. Who'll be ringing?
Nobody, I suppose, no.
I know.
And nobody visited us either, I don't know.
I know. Now who'll be visiting us?
Nobody, I suppose, no.
Well, apart from wee Ray Dooley who passed, yeah.
Oh, did Ray Dooley pass now?
Aye, he passed and said hello as he was passing.
I thought just now you said there was no visitors.
No, there was no visitors apart from Ray Dooley who passed.
Aye, just to say hello, he popped his head in.
Just to say hello and how was all. And, nice wee lad he is.
Aye. With no news?
No news. No. What news would a gasser have?
Aye, none at all, I suppose.
None at all. Well, no, I think thinking of getting a car. I think he said he was. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, second-hand one
Uh-huh.
to drive. You know.
To drive?
Right. Yeah, off of Father Welsh or Walsh.
Welsh.
Welsh?
Yeah, do some of your plan.
Haven't I tried making a plan already?
Sure, another one won't hurt.
Oh, I suppose it won't. Oh. A bit mopey there, buddy.
Never mind, lovely Mum. The lumps will do you good. That's the best part of the complan is the lumps. Drink ahead.
A little spoon that you have. I mean,
No, I have no little spoon. There's no little spoons for liars in this house. No little spoons at all. Be drinking ahead. The whole of it now.
I do have a funny tummy, Marina, and I do have no room.
Drink ahead, I said. You have room enough to be spouting your lies about Ray Dooley had no message. Did I not meet him on the road beyond as he was going? The lies of you. The whole of that complan to drink now and suck the lumps down too. And whatever's left it is over your head, I'll be emptying it. And you know well enough I mean it. You're sitting around interfering with me life again. Isn't it enough? I've had to be a beck and call for you every day for the past 20 years. One evening out you begrudge me.
Well, young girls should not be out gallivanting with fellas.
Young girls! I'm 40 years old, for feck's sake! Finish it! Young girls! That's the best yet. And how did Annette and Margot ever get married if it wasn't out first gallivanting that they were?
Oh, I don't know.
Drink!
Oh, I don't like it, Marie.
Oh, would you like it better over your head? I'll tell you, young girls out gallivanting, I've heard it all now. What have I ever done to kiss two men in the past 40 years?
Oh, 2 men is plenty.
To you maybe, not to me.
Oh, 2 men, too much.
Do you think I like being stuck up here with you? Huh? Like a dried up old whore. Or, do I not wish now? Do I not wish sometimes I dream?
Dream of being.
Of being anything! Anything other than this!
Oh, that's an odd dream to be dreaming.
Oh, it's not at all is it an odd dream. And if it is an odd dream, it's not the only odd dream I do have. Do you want to be hearing another one?
don't.
Ooh, I have a dream sometimes there of you all dressed nice in white in your coffin there. And you all dressed in black looking in on you. And the fella beside me, comforting me, and the smell of aftershave off of him. And his arm around my waist, and the fella asked me then if I would be going back to his place after for a drink.
And what do you say?
And I said, I would stop me now.
Oh, you don't.
I do!
At me funeral?
At your bloody wake sure is even sooner.
Oh. Oh, that's not a nice dream to be dreaming.
I know it's not sure, it isn't a dream at all. It's more of a daydream, you know, something happy. Thinking about scraping them skitter out of them hands.
Oh, not a nice dream at all, is that? That's a mean dream.
No, it is or it isn't. Suppose now you'll never be dying, you'll be hanging on forever just to spite me.
I will be hanging on forever. Ha! And then, how, at me wake, you'll be 70 years old at me wake. And then, how many men will be hanging around your waist with their aftershave then? Huh?
Well, I suppose.
Then it all is right. Oh. Oh.
Do you want to, Kimberly?
Oh. Have we no shortbread fingers?
No, you've ate all the shortbread fingers like a pig.
Well, I'll have a Kimberly, so I'll come. Though I don't like Kimberly's. They don't. I don't know why you get them. They're horrible.
The world doesn't revolve around you tasting biscuits now.
So, I suppose you'll be going to this do tomorrow, so?
I will. It'll good to see Pedro again. Anyways, I didn't even know he was home.
But you said the Moriank will be there tomorrow.
So,
Well, but you said you couldn't stand the Morianks. It was a crux of the matter. You said it was.
well, I suppose now, Mother, I'll have to be changing my mind. But sure, isn't that a woman's prerogative?
It's only prerogatives when it suits you.
Don't you go using big words you don't understand now, Mom.
Well, this invitation was open to me too, if you'd like to know.
Oh, you think you'll be coming?
I suppose I won't.
I suppose right enough. Lying your head off like a babby of a tinker.
Who's only saying?
Don't be saying. We might take a little drive to Westport later if it doesn't rain.
Will we take a drive?
We could take a little drive first.
We could take a nice drive for ourselves. It's been a long while since we did have a nice drive. And we could get some shortbread fingers.
Later on, I'm saying that.
Aye.
Not just now.
Later on, not just now.
Not just now, sure. You've only just had your complan now.
Aye, yeah.
Westport drive. I think I might pick up a nice little dress for myself while I'm there for the do tomorrow, you know. now.
Well, the old fella used to chase old Bugs Bunny around now.
Would you like a cup of tea, Pedro?
I would.
Keep your voice down now.
I will. I will. Can't remember what he used to say now. The old fella used to chase old Bugs Bunny around now. There's something now.
Oh, look at this. The radio left on to the daffodil fish.
Oh, sir, what's harm? No, leave that. It'll cover up the sound.
What sound?
Oh, the smooching sound.
Do you have biscuits with your tea?
I will. What biscuits do you have there, Marie?
Only Kimberly's.
Better leave it so then. I do hate Kimberly's. No, in fact, I think Kimberly's are the most horrible biscuits in the whole world.
The same as that. I hate Kimberly's. I only get them to torment me, mother.
I don't know why the Kimberly people don't make them at all. No, Coleman Connor ate a whole sleeve of Kimberly's once. He was sick for a week. Was it Mikado's? That was some sort of horrible biscuit now it was.
Is it true Coleman cut the ears off of Eileen's dog and keeps them in his room in a bag?
He showed him in the ears one time.
Oh, that's awful spiteful, cutting the ears off of a dog.
It is awful spiteful.
It would be spiteful enough to cut the ears off of anybody's dog, let alone your own brother's dog.
Seems such a nice dog too. You do be feeling nice to be given a squeeze too now. Very nice.
Be sitting down, get yourself now, Pedro.
I will. I do what I'm told I do.
Do you know? That's the first time I did notice them stray old hands of yours.
Of course. I have no control over my hands. They have a mind of their own now. Except, see, I don't remember hearing you complaining over much over me. Stray old hands. No complaints at all.
I had complaints when I was straying over that yank girl early on in the evening.
Well, I hadn't noticed you at the time, Marie. How was I to know? The beauty queen of the Nan had yet to arrive.
Get away with it, yeah.
It's true.
I still have no more than 2 words passed between us the past 20 years.
So it took me all this time to get up the courage.
Relax to you.
It's true. It's true. I don't know, Marie.
Don't know what.
Well, I never really got around to speaking to you. Or asking you out to the like. I just don't know. Well, hopping over that bastard in your old place every couple of months couldn't have helped none either.
England, you not like it there, so?
It's money. And it's Tuesday, I'll be back there again.
Tuesday.
It was back just as city hangs off I was. Little hello, little goodbye. No time back at all.
It's Ireland anyways, there's always someone leaving.
What can you do?
Stay.
You know, do ask myself, if there were good work in the north, would they stay in the north? Now hypothetically, of course, because, well, there will never be good work in the north. Bad work, rainy work even. Because when it's over there, the rain and cold, more or less cattle I am. The young fellas over there cursing over cars, drunk and sick. Oh, digs over there. The digs are all pasted mattresses. Nothing to do but look at the clock. So when it's over there I am. See, I wish I was. Of course. Who wouldn't? When it's here I am, it's not there I wish I was. Of course not. But when it's here I am, it's not here I wish I was either.
Why? Pedro.
I can't put my finger on why. But it's beautiful here. I full could see that. I mean, with the mountains, the green, and the people speak. But when everybody else knows everybody else's business,
Yeah, it's true enough.
you can't kick a calendar on without a bastard holding a grudge on you 20 years. It is. No, in England, they don't care if you live or die. That's not altogether a bad thing, of course. But maybe it is. I don't know, really. I don't know.
Do you think you'll ever settle down in the one place now, Pedro, when you get married, I suppose?
When I get married.
Well, someday that you get married, wouldn't you want to?
I can't say something I do worry me head over now.
Of course. The Greco women have starched all over you would need to.
I have no Greco women.
You have like one or two, I bet.
Oh, well, maybe I have one or two now. That I know and to say hello to.
Only a-hole.
It's true, it's true. You know, I'm no
What? My mother does love this old song. Oh, Delia Murphy.
It's a creepy old song, isn't it?
It is a creepy old song.
It always scared me when I was a lad. She sounds like a ghoul singing. Does the grandmother die at the end, or is she just sleeping out?
Just sleeping, I think she is.
Aye.
When the two go hand in hand.
Aye.
By moonlight.
They don't write songs like that anymore. And thank Christ for that. We had a grand night tonight, though, didn't we, Marie? Sent him under way well, didn't we?
Did.
Not a dry eye.
Indeed.
Aye?
Indeed.
Aye. Aye. That we did. That we did.
So who was that Yankee girl you did have your hands all over?
As we stop it with your hands all over. Fairly touched right in.
Oh.
A second cousin of me uncle, I think she is. Dolores somebody. Healy or Hooley. Boston Toothless from.
It's your second cousin, she has a legal school.
Illegal me ours. It's not my second cousin she is. Anyways, your second cousin's boobs aren't out of bounds now, are they?
They are.
Oh, well, I might have to check with me lawyer on that one. You know, I might get arrested next time. And they do have a defense anyway. Drop some potatoes on their blouse. Brush them off is all I was doing.
Potatoes, me arsehole, potato Julie.
It's true. Like this. Like this is all it was.
She was prettier than me.
You're pretty.
She was pretty.
I like you.
Have blue eyes.
I do.
Stay with me tonight.
I don't know now, Marie.
Stay just tonight.
Is your mother asleep now?
Don't care if she is or she isn't.
Won't you let me walk you home? Won't you let me meet you at the Maybe Friday I can get tickets for the dance. And I'll take you. Won't you tell your dad, get off my back? Tell him what we said about painted black. Rock and roll is here to stay. Come inside, but it's okay. And I'll shake you. Won't you tell me what you're thinking of? Would you be an outlaw for my love?
40 pounds? Just for that skimpy dress? That dress is just skimpy. And then just laying it around then. I suppose I have to get my own complaint too. Or you dragged yourself in that old dress. Dress is just silly. Go the whole hog, don't you? Wear no dress at all and be near the mark. I'm snoring the head off you all night. Silly. Oh, I suppose I'll have to be getting my own complaint. Not to mention my own porridge. Well, I'll not be getting my own porridge, I'll tell you that right now. I'd be afeared. Catch me getting my own porridge. Won't be catching me out so easily.
Good morning there now, missus.
Good morning there, now. Oh,
Was it porridge you was after?
it was.
Well, I'll be getting your porridge free, so if you'd like.
Oh?
Please, rest yourself now. Oh, it's many a morning. Did get me brother's porridge, so I'm well accustomed. Oh, you couldn't make the Yanks do yesterday, so
No.
your bad hip, Marine was saying.
But where's Maureen now?
You see, she's having a bit of a lie-in right now. To tell you the truth, missus. See, well, I was out for leaving before ever you got yourself up. But Marine was saying, aren't we all adults here now? What harm? And I suppose she's right now. But still awkward, isn't it? But yeah, the Yanks will be touching down now in Boston anyways, God willing anyways. We set them on their way well, we did. Not to dry eye. Aye. Was it complan you were wanting to?
It was.
Aren't you like a complan, so?
I don't.
You don't now.
No. She makes me drink it when I don't like it. She forces me.
Well, complan's good for you if you're old.
I suppose.
It is. In the chicken flavour.
I don't know what flavor.
It is. Chicken flavour. That is the best flavour.
Never mind the flavors, I suppose. No lump she does make it. And no spoon.
Here you go now, missus. Oh, whatever happened to your hand there, missus? Red raw it is.
Me hand, is it?
Did you get that from a scold?
A spoon, aye.
You have to be careful of scolds at your age.
Oh, careful, is it?
Careful
Well,
what? We was careful, weren't we, Pedro? Careful enough, because we don't need any barbies coming, do we? Even enough barbies in this house to be going on with.
Marie now.
I'm just thanking you for the wonderful night I am, Pedro. Well worth the wait it was. Well worth the wait.
Good old.
oh, disgustingly scolded hand we was before you breezed in here with no clothes.
That you scolded hand. Have to be putting that thing of yours in me again before too long has passed. Now, I do have a taste for it now, I do.
Marie.
Oh,
Mighty old taste, uh-huh.
Well, I do have to be going anyways. I have packing to do and what you call it.
well, she's the one that scolded me, Han. I'll tell you that right now. Never mind sitting on stray men. Pushed my hand down on the range, she did, and then poured chip hand fat out. And then told the doctor it was me.
Will you have a mug of tea before you go, Pedro, now?
Give you a little one.
Did you not hear what I said?
Do you think Pedro listens to the smutterings of a senile old man?
Senile, is it? Don't I have the evidence?
Come over here a second, Pedro. I want you to smell the sink.
Oh, the seats have nothing to do with it.
Come over here now, Pedro.
No.
Smell that sink.
No, nothing to do with it, seats have.
Everything to do with it, I think it has. Serves as evidence to the character of the accuser, it does.
Oh, what's that now? What's that to drains?
Not the drains at all. Not the drains at all. Doesn't she pour a potty wee way down there every morning? Though I tell her 700 times the lobby to use. Oh, her.
Me scolded hand this conversation was not we at all.
And she doesn't even rinse it either. Now, is that hygienic? She does have a yarn infection too, which is even less hygienic. I wash me praties in there.
Oh, go, put some clothes on. You're going around the house half naked. Oh, it's more along your line.
I do like going around the house half naked. It does turn me
I
on.
suppose it does
Oh,
now.
It does.
I suppose it does.
Does.
And reminds you of different hall in England, I bet it does.
You just shut us feckin'.
Oh yeah. Oh, none of your own clothes they let you wear in there. Only
Shut your
long
gob, I
round
said.
and buckled down jackets, yeah. A different hall.
Different all?
Yeah.
Different all? And I suppose the body wheel was just a figment of the imagination?
Forget the we. You forget the we. You want to know what different hall is, fella?
Shut up now!
It's an old nut house. It's a nut house in England I had to sign her out of and promise to keep her in me care. Want to see the papers now? As proof as to who's the senile old hen and who's the loopy one in here. Pagan wee in me face. I'll be getting the papers now.
It's true, I was in a home there a while now after a bit of a breakdown I had years ago, this is.
Sure. What time's in a breakdown now? Lots of people do be having breakdowns now.
Lots of two-dollar people, I.
Nah, not doolally people at all. But well-educated people. In fact, if you're well-educated, you're more likely to have them. Me poor Spike Milligan, tisn't he for ever having breakdowns? He hardly stops. They do have trouble with me nerves from time to time. Don't mind admitting. No, it's no shame in it. All it means is you think about things and you take them to heart.
No shame in being put into a nut house a month, I know.
No shame in thinking about things. Nut house is a silly word to be used in Amarine, and you know that well enough.
I do. In England, it was this happened. Cleaning work. When I was 25. My first time over, my only time over, my sister had just got married and my other sister just about to. Over Leeds I was cleaning offices, bags, so a whole group of us only. Them were all English. Now the backward pad, the feckin' pig's backside face on you. First time out of Connemara. This was I'd been, get back to your feckin' pigsty of yours or whatever hole it was you drugged yourself out of. Half the swearing I didn't even understand. I had to have a black woman explain it to me. Trinidad she was from. They'd have a go at her too, but she just laughed. This big face she had, this big old smile. Photos of Trinidad she showed me. What the hell have you left that place for, I'd say? To come to this place, clean and shite. And the calendar with a picture of Connemara, and I showed her one day. What the hell have you left that place for? She said back to me. To come to this place. She moved to London then. husband was dying. After that, it all just got to me.
It's what passed behind you now, Marie.
I still in those days you're saying, are you wondering?
No,
I know.
no. All I'm saying, it's a long time in the past. Put it behind you, you should.
Put it behind me, with that one hovering on me every minute, like I'm some kind of, no, I didn't scold hand, no matter how doolally I ever was, trying to cook chips on her own she was. We argued, and I left her on her own an hour. Chipped she up, decided she wanted. She must have tipped the pan over. Oh, God knows how the age just found her lying there, and all because of different hall she thinks any accusation she throws at me, I won't be able to tell the difference what's true and what's not. Well, I am able to tell the difference. Well able. Smelly old bitch.
You shouldn't let it get to you now, Marie.
How can I let it, Pedro? She's enough to drive anyone loopy if they weren't loopy to begin with.
She is all that, I suppose.
She is. Surprised I am how sane I've turned out.
Do have to be leaving soon, Marie.
Okay, Pedro. Did you finish your tea now?
No. See, the talk of your mother's wee, it really put me off a bit.
Good. Would anybody don't have to live with it? Don't I have to live with it? I suppose I do now.
We'll be putting on some clothes now, Marine. You'll freeze when no fire down.
Put on some clothes. Or do you think I am now, so? Be putting on some clothes?
Oh, no. All I'm saying is that you'll freeze with no fire down. I mean, you'll freeze for sure.
So I thought I was last night, and maybe it was now.
Oh, what are you saying that for?
A beauty queen. You thought I was last night, or you said I was when it's cover yourself up. No, you do second me.
No. What are you saying that for, Marie?
Maybe that was the reason, so.
The reason what?
You offer the advice second me.
Don't sicken me.
Oh, here's the
You
papers
yeah, I
now.
said.
Here's the papers. Here's the papers. Who wants to know read now? If I'm such a senile old hand. Have a read.
Marie,
Be going now, Pedro.
I'll write to you from London. Look at me. I'll write to you.
Well, he'll not write to you. And it was me that threw that old dress of yours in that dirty corner, too. Hi.
Why do you just look at yourself?
Just look at yourself too, would be more along your line. Porridge has gone cold. Me porridge has gone cold?
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, and all the flowers are falling. 'Tis you must go, and I must bide.
Dear Marie, it's Pedro Good. I'm writing to you from London. See, I'm sorry I haven't written to you sooner, but, well, I didn't know if you wanted me to one way or the other. So I've taken it upon myself to try and see. There are lots of things that I want to say to you, Marie, but, well, I'm no letter writer. But I'll try to see them if I can. There's no news here. Said the other day a Wexford man rake of bricks on his head from a scaffold. 40 stitches he had to get. He was lucky to be alive at all. It's an old fella. 50 odd anyways. The Ganga man does pop his head in from time to time. Don't know if I spelled that correctly. Ganga man. Is it with an ER or is it with an A? Well, it's not the word they taught us in school. You do go out for a pint on a Friday or Saturday. Which I don't speak to anybody. Because there is nobody to speak to. So I'm beating around the bush, as they say, Marie, because, well, it is you and me that I do want to be talking about. But there is such a thing as you and me. You don't really know the state of play. So what I thought we were getting on royally. At the young stool, when we went back to yards, we talked. It had nothing to do with you. Though I think you thought it did. See, it's happened to me before when I've had a drink taken and done. Well, it had nothing to do with did I want to. See, I would have been honoured. And what I'm saying is I am honoured and flattered that you wanted me to be the first man you chose. It was because it was not meant to be that night. Does it mean it's never to be ever? I don't see why it should. Don't know why you were so mad at me, Marie. And you were so nice to me when it happened. I think you thought I looked at you differently when the breakdown business came up. I didn't look at you differently at all. Or the part where I say, put on some clothes, it's cold. Deacon thought I didn't want to be looking at you in your brown slip there. See, well, nothing could have been further from the truth. See, I could have been looking at you in your brown slip until the cows came home. God willing, one day, I'll be looking at you in your brown slip again. Which brings me to my point. See, I was lying earlier when I said there was no news, because, well, there is news. So I've been in talks with my uncle in Boston, the business with the Wexford man. It was just the final straw. Oh, you're lucky to get away with your life here in buildings like this, let alone the bad money and the old Irish geese and that. I've been talking with my uncle in Boston. The job he's offering there. And I'm going to take him up on it. So I'll be back in it in 2 weeks tomorrow. Bit of a do-go press for me. What I'm saying to Marie, do you want to come with me? That's right away, of course. I understand you have things you'll have to settle first, but in a month or two maybe. But maybe you haven't forgiven me. It's just a full on deal. But if you haven't forgiven me, it'd be best we just part as friends. Stay out of each other's way. Short time on that. If you have forgiven me, what's the key here in Ireland? Your sisters, they could take care of your mother. Why should you have had to burden all these years? Don't you deserve a life? If they say no, which isn't ideal, of course, but there is at home after art. And you do take good care of them there. You know, my mother, before she passed, wait, don't they have bingo there? What good? You know, that big old hill being mother anyway. No good. Well, I leave the decision to you, Maureen. Attach me address at the top there. If you want to give me a call in the hall that I'm staying in, you don't need the codes. It'd be grand to hear from you, Maureen. And if I don't, I'll understand. Do take good care of yourself. And just know that night we spent together, even though nothing happened, still a happy memory for me, lying there next to you. Sincerely yours, Peter Green. Dear Raymond, so I'm sending you a bunch of letters that don't want different people snooping in on. Don't go reading them. I know you won't be. Now the one to make doubt, well, you can give it to him whenever he gets out of the hospital. And do let me know how he's doing. Did they arrest that girl that dealt to him? Now the one to poor Gerline, you can give it to her whenever you see her. Just to tell her, stop falling in love with priests. But the one to Maureen Foley, I want you to hand deliver it to her the moment you get this letter. It's important now. In her hand you put it. There's no real news here. I feel you more in the American details near the time. I know. It is a great team. Good luck to you. Oh, and P.S. In her hand you put it! Boy.
Shall the rising
Wayne's an old bastard.
Oh, is he?
He is. He never stops. Oh, do you see Patricia there with the hair? She's bad enough, but that Wayne is a pure terror. I do love sons and daughters, I do.
Oh, do you?
I do. Everyone's always killing each other, and a lot of the girls do have swimsuits. That's the best kind of program.
I was just waiting for the news.
Yeah, you have a long wait.
Isn't the news on next?
No, fecking country practice is on next.
Turn it off so if the news isn't on. That's all I do be waiting for.
It's not until 6 p.m. that the news is on. Feck. Didn't you say she'd be home by now?
We did. Well, maybe she got to talking to somebody. I don't usually get to talking to somebody, but she do keep herself to herself.
Well, she does keep herself to herself. Loopy that woman is, if you ask me. Didn't she take the tennis ball off of me and Merton's swing ball set when we were kids and landed in your yard? And no matter how much we asked, she refused to give it back to us, and it was 10 years ago and I'm still mad about it.
I have no comment, as they say.
Yeah, well, still I haven't forgotten it, and never will I forget it.
But weren't it that you and Martin were pegging your tennis balls at our chickens and you clobbered one of them dead? And that's how your ball got into our fields?
'Twas swing ball we were playing, missus.
Oh.
No clobbering at all. It was swing ball we were playing, and never again were we able to play swing ball for the rest of our youth.
Oh.
For what use is a swing ball set without a ball?
No use.
Yeah, no use at all. No use is right. Bitch.
Be off with you now and just leave your letter here. I'll make sure she gets it. You shouldn't be waiting for a lass that ruined your swing ball set.
No. I'm under strict instructions, no, missus.
Well, a cup of tea.
I'm not making you a cup of tea. Under strict duress is why I'm here. I'm not skimming about on top of it.
Well, another log on the fire, but I'm cold.
Did I not just say?
Oh, go on, Ray. You're a good lad, and oh, God bless you.
Forget about swing ball. You know, I ran into your daughter the other day up the road, and I said, hello. What did she do? She outright ignored me. Didn't even look up.
Didn't she?
And do you know what I thought of saying? I thought of saying, up your old hole, missus. I thought of saying it. Didn't end up saying it, but thinking back, I thought I should have said it and skittle on the bitch.
Well, it would have been good enough for her to say it.
Yeah.
You're a good gasser, Ray, fixing the fire for me, huh? Oh, she hasn't been in a foul mood lately.
No, she does wear ugly clothes. Everyone agrees. May you be a half hour in heaven before the devil knows you're dead.
Why? Yeah.
May you be a half hour in heaven before the devil knows you're dead.
Yeah, aye.
Aye. This is an awful good poker, this is.
Is it?
Yeah, good and heavy.
Well, it's heavy and long.
Yeah, good and heavy
Oh.
and long. Half a dozen coppers you could take out with this. No one would even notice there's not even a scratch. And he'd clamor again. Just to see the blood run out of him.
Oh,
Please sell it to me.
I will not. So you can go battering the police?
A fiver.
We do need it for the fire, sure.
Sure. Some poker's just going to waste in this house anyway. Dozen pokers I could find just as good as that one, and at half the price. A whole afternoon I'm wasting in this house when I could be at home watching telly.
Well, you never know. It might be evening before she's ever home.
You said it was 3 o'clock she was due to be home by.
I did. Usually it's 3 o'clock, but sometimes it does be evening. Sometimes it does be late evening. Sometimes it does be night. Morning it was. What?
All right. It's thumping you in a minute, I'll be.
Oh, it's only saying.
Well, stop saying. This house does smell of urine, this house does.
Well, them cats, they do get in.
Do cats get in?
Aye. Aye. They go to the sink.
What do they go to the sink for?
To wee.
They go to the sink to wee.
Aye.
Aye. Well, that's awfully good of them. An awfully considered breed of cat you got around here.
Well, I don't know what breed they are.
Oh! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Well, a cup of tea maybe there. Or a cup of complan me and give it a good stir. Get rid of those old lumps.
If it was all lumps I was looking to get rid of, it wouldn't be complan I'd be starting with. Oh no, it'd be much closer to home, boy. Big old lump sitting there in that rocking chair.
Or a cup of soup do me.
Peto. What news could it be? If I were to leave this letter here with you,
Aye.
it'll be directly to that one you'd be sending it.
It is directly to Maureen I'd be giving it. Aye.
And it isn't opening it you would be.
Oh, it is not. A letter is a private thing, and if it is my name on it, then what business would it be of mine? Aye.
And may God strike you dead if you were to open it.
And may God strike me dead if I do open it, or you'll have no need to strike me dead because I'll not be opening it.
I'll leave it so. I'll be seeing you then, missus.
I will be seeing you, Peto. Ray.
Goodo.
Good-o. That's a poor reception there.
Can I help it if it's a poor reception?
It's crackly and I can hardly hear the tones or what the dedications are, what part of the country they're from.
I can hear well enough.
Can you?
Maybe it's deaf it is you're going.
It's not deaf I'm going, not nearly deaf.
It's a home for deaf people. I'll have to be putting in soon. It isn't cod and butter sauce you'll be getting in there. No. Not by a long chop. Oh, beans on toast or something is all you'll be getting in there if you're lucky. And then if you don't eat it, they'll give you a good kick or maybe a punch.
Well, I'd die before I let myself be put in no home.
Hopefully I...
This is a nice bit of cod and butter sauce here, Maureen.
suppose it was.
It's tasty.
All I do is boil it in a bag and snip it with a scissor. I hardly need your compliments.
It's mean to me, is all you're nowadays.
Oh.
Huh.
If I am, if I'm not. Didn't I buy you a packet of wine gums last week if I'm so mean?
So because of that Peter Dolly you're mean, I suppose. I want to invite you to his old going away do tonight.
Peter Dooley has his own life to lead.
Only after one thing that man was.
Maybe he was now. Or maybe it was me who was only after one thing. We do have equality nowadays, not like in your day.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it in my day.
Allowed to go on top of a man nowadays, we are. All you have to do is ask, and oh, nice it is. Top of a man, too.
Oh, is it nice now, Maureen?
It is.
It does sound nice. Well, good enough for yourself. And not worried about being in the family way, are you?
I'm not. He was careful.
Oh, careful was she?
He was nice and careful. Oh, he was lovely and careful, if you must know.
Oh, I'll bet he was lovely and careful. Lovely and careful, I'll bet you were.
You haven't been sniffing the paraffin lamps again.
It's always the paraffin lamp business you do throw at me. Huh.
It's a funny old mood you're in for yourself.
Is it a funny old mood? No. Huh. It's just a normal mood now.
It's a funny one. Great old time. Me and Pedro did have. I can see now what all the fuss did be about, but there has to be more to a man than just being good in bed. Things in common too you do have to have, you know, like books to be reading or what are your politics and the like, so I did have to tell him it was a no-go. No matter how good in bed he was.
But when was this you did tell him?
A while ago it was, I tell him back,
Well, I suppose he was upset at that.
He was upset at that, but I assured him it was for the best, and he did seem to accept it then.
I'll bet he accepted it. I bet he did accept it. And so, all it was he didn't have enough things in common, was what parted ye?
But that's why I thought it would be unfair of me to go over to his dude
Oh,
and wish him goodbye. I thought it would be awkward for him.
oh, it would be awkward for him.
Things in common too. What was your question again?
It would be awkward for him. Aye.
It would be awkward.
Yeah. And that's all the party be, huh?
Well, that's all parted and parted on amicable terms.
Oh.
With no grudges on either side. No grudges at all. I did get what I did want out of Pedro Dooley that night, and that was good enough for him. That was good enough for me.
I suppose that was good enough for the both of ye. Aye.
Crazy old mood you're in for yourself tonight. Pleased that Pedro's leaving and won't be coming upon me again is what it is, I bet.
Maybe that is what it is. I am glad Pedro's leaving.
An interfering old biddy is all you are. Do you want a shortbread finger?
Oh, I do want a shortbread finger. Hey.
Remind me of something shortbread fingers do.
I suppose they do now.
I suppose it's so long since you've seen what they do remind you of.
I suppose they do, I suppose. And you're the expert.
I'm the expert.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the experts.
Oh, I suppose you are now. I suppose you are the king of the experts. Uh-huh.
Why wouldn't you be sure?
It's just you throwing that Pedro Dooley in my face like an old peahen. Well, when
But what?
no, not another word am I saying on the subject. You have no comment, as they say. And you know, these are nice shortbread fingers.
What do you want now?
Oh, we're nothing, Marie.
No. When what now? Have you been speaking to somebody?
What? Now, who would I be speaking to, Marie?
You've been speaking
No.
to somebody.
Nobody have I been speaking to, Marie. You know well I don't be speaking to nobody. Sure. Who would Pedro be telling about that? No, Marie. Marie, no. Marie, no. Marie, no. No, no.
How do you know?
No, I know nothing, Marie. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
No, I know nothing, Marie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but, no, it was Ray. Ray mentioned something.
Nothing to Ray would Pedro have said anything about that subject.
Ray didn't mention something. Oh, no. Oh, it was just this stuff you bragging like an old pig and Marie. I was just, what is an old woman like me? No, I was just guessing I was.
Oh, you know sure enough in guessing me arse, and not on me face was it written. For the second time now, and for the last time I'll be asking you now. How do you know?
Marie, always have. And always will. Marie? No! Marie, there was a letter! A letter! He said it to me, I read! I didn't burn it, Marie, I'm sorry!
What did the letter say? What did the letter say?
And you wanted to drink and not your fault at all!
What else did it say, huh? What else did it say?
You won't put me into the home!
What are you talking about? No home. What else did it say?
I can't remember!
No! What else did it say, huh? What else?
Ask you to go to America with me again.
What?
How could you go? How could you go with it? You have me. Have me to look after Marie.
He asked me to go to America with him.
Marie, what about me, Marie?
Go to America with him.
Marie, what about me? What about me?
He asked me to go to America with him. Oh, Phil! What time is it? I'll be leaving. I've got to see him. Oh my God, what will I wear? What will I wear? Me black dress? Me black dress and me Remembrance dress?
Help me! Help me!
Oh, how do I look? What do I have to do? What time is our effect is going to go? How is it? After what you've done? Help me, she says. No, I won't help you. And I'll tell you another thing. If you make me this painter before he goes, then you'll really be for it. So you will. And no messing this time. I'll be second way now. The car keys, I forgot. Come back. Electricity.
Marie, what about me? Marie, what about me? Oh.
To Boston. I'll be going. Isn't that where them two are from? The Kennedys, or was that from somewhere else now? Robert Kennedy I did prefer over Jack Kennedy. He seemed to be nicer to women. haven't read up on it. Boston, it does have a nice ring to it. Better than England it'll be, I'm sure. Although, where would it be better than England? No shite will be clean in there anyways, and no names called. And Pedro will be there to have a say so anyways if there was names to be called. But I'm sure there won't be. The Yanks do love the Irish. Almost begged me Pedro did. Almost on his hands and knees he was. Near enough crying. At the station I caught him. Not 5 minutes to spare. Thanks to you. Thanks to your old interfering. Too late to be interfering now. Why? Be far too late. Although you did give it a good go, I'll say that for you. Another 5 minutes and you'd have had it. Poor you. Poor selfish old bitch old you. Kissed the face off me, he did. When he saw me there, them blue eyes of his, the muscles, the arms wrapping me. Why did you not answer me letter? And all for coming over and giving you a good kick he was when I told her. But no, I said, isn't she just a feeble-minded old feck not worth dirting your boots on? I was defending you there. You will come to Boston, so we love, when you get up the money? I will, Pedro. Be it married or living in sin. What do I care? What do I care about tongues be wagging? Tongues have wagged about me before, let them wag again, let them never stop wagging. So long as I'm with you, Pedro, do I care about tongues? So long as it's you and me and the warmth of us cuddled up and the skins of us asleep is all I really wanted anyways. Except we do still have a problem. What to do with your old mom there, he said. Would not folks would be too harsh. It wouldn't be too harsh, it would be too expensive. But what about your sisters, so? Me sisters? Wouldn't have the bitch. Not even a half day at Christmas, them two can stand it clear. Forgot her birthday this year as well as that. You sticker without going off your rocker. They do say to me behind her back like, I'll leave it up to yourself, so whatever you decide. He was on the train, but this time we was kissing out the window like they do in films. I'll leave it up to yourself, so whatever you decide. If it takes a month, let it take a month, but if finally you can't bear to be parted from her and have to stay behind, well, I can't say I'd like it, but I'd understand. But if even a year it has to take, it is a year I'll be waiting, and I won't be minding the wait. Oh, it won't be a year, 'tis I'll be waiting, Pedro, I called out. The train was pulling away then. Oh, it won't be a year, nor yet nearly a year, it won't be a week. Was over the style. She did trip.
Hello there, Mrs.
Go ahead for yourself.
Saw you coming up the old hill. Didn't expect you to be back so early. Did not go to the reception or what you call over at Rory, so...
No. I do have better things to do with my time.
Did your sisters go on to it?
Oh, they have I.
And back here afterward, I suppose they'll be?
Going straight home, I think they said they'd be.
Well, it is an awful long drive for him. At least fairly long, anyways. Did it all go over well?
Did?
Despite the rain?
Despite the rain.
Horrible day for a funeral.
It was. Well, it could have been last month we buried her. She could have got the last of the sun if it wasn't for the 100 fostering inquest. Nothing.
You'll be glad that that's over and done with.
Very glad.
I suppose they have their jobs to do, although no fan am I of the bastardly police. Me two wee toes they broke, and for no reason at all. Me arse all drunk and disorderly.
Oh, they at least broke your toes, did they?
They did.
Tom Hannon said it was you kicked the door in just your socks.
Did he know? I suppose you take a policeman's word over mine. Isn't that how the Birmingham Six went down?
Sure. You can't equate your toes to the Birmingham Six now, Ray.
The self seem differ. What was I talking about?
Some bull.
Some bull about your mum's funeral I was asking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you at least get a good turnout, or?
My sisters and one of their husbands and nobody else but Mary Johnny Rafferty.
Yeah.
Poor father was, but say anything.
Father Walsh, what you call him? He once punched Martin Hanlon in the head, and for no reason. Are you not watching telly for yourself now?
I'm not. It's only Australian shite they do ever show nothing anyways.
That's why I do like it. Who wants to watch Ireland on the telly?
I do.
You do? All you've got to do is look out the window to see Ireland, and soon bored you'll be. Oh, there goes a calf! I'd be bored anyways. Be constantly bored. London I'm thinking of going to. Thinking of it anyways. Work, you know. Either that or Manchester. They have a lot more drugs up in Manchester, so I'm thinking of that.
Don't get yourself messed up in drugs for yourself now, Ray. Drugs are terrible dangerous.
Terrible dangerous they are now. Drugs?
You know full well they are.
Well, maybe they are, maybe they are. There are plenty of things out there that will kill you just as easily. Maybe even easier.
What now?
This bastarding tone for one.
True enough.
Only that it takes you 70 years. Well, it won't take me 70 years, I'll tell you that, oh boy. How old was your mom when she passed?
70 I, bang on.
Well, she did have a good innings. She had a good innings anyway. What's that you've been burning?
Porridge and complan I've been burning.
For why?
Because I don't eat porridge and complan. The remainders of me mother's they were I was having a good clear out.
Big old waste that was.
Do I need you to say so?
Just saying, I would have been happy to take some of it off your hands.
I don't need your say so.
At least a spot of porridge I would have taken. I do like me a bit of porridge, I do. I would have left the complan though. I don't drink complan, never had no power to.
There's some Kimberleys left in a packet I was about to burn too. You could have if it's such a big thing.
I will have some Kimberleys. Oh, I do love Kimberleys, I do.
I bet you do.
I do. A bit stale, aren't they now? Although, it do be hard to tell with Kimberleys. I think Kimberleys are my favorite biscuit out of all biscuits. Either that or Jaffa cake. Or wagon wheels. Although, did you consider wagon wheels a biscuit or more of kind of a bar?
I had things to do now, Ray. Was there some reason you had to come over, or was it just to discuss wagon wheels?
Oh! My brother Pedro. My brother Pedro. My brother Pedro had a message he wanted to pass on to you.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
What did he have to say?
He just wanted to say sorry about your ma, and he wanted to send his condolences to you.
Anything else now?
That was the main gist of it, the message he sent.
No times or details now.
Times or details, no.
He supposed and
Eh? Eh? Oh, well, he did say he was sorry he didn't get your goodbye on the night he left and that he didn't see you. Although, if that's the way you wanted it, so be it, although rude I thought it was.
I didn't see him the night he left. There at the station.
What station? Be a taxi cab paid to lift. What are you thinking of?
Don't know now.
Be a taxi cab paid to lift. And sorry he was that he never got your goodbye. Although why you wanted your goodbye, I don't know. Not to be harsh, but your house does smell a lot better now that your mom's dead.
Isn't that the best with me thinking I did see the train that pulls away then?
Have yourself a rest now. Oh, and are you familiar with the lass called Dolores Healy or Hooley or what you call it?
I know that name.
Aye, from my uncle's going away to do. She was dancing with my brother early on.
Oh, dancing with him was it's more like throwing herself it's in would be near the mark, like a cheap old whore.
I wouldn't say that.
Like a cheap old whore. Where did you get her?
She didn't seem nice enough to me. Big brown eyes she had. I do like brown eyes, I do. Big brown eyes like the girl on Bosco. Or at least I think the girl on Bosco had big brown eyes. We had a black and white telly at the time, so I couldn't really tell. Anyway, what was I saying?
Something about this Dolores feckin' Hooley or whatever she feckin' is.
Yeah, she and me brother just got engaged last week. They just wrote me.
Engaged to do what?
Engaged to do what? Engaged to get married? What else do people get engaged for? Engaged to do what, she says. Engaged to eat a bun. Anyway, a bit young for her, I think. But, you know, good luck to him. A whirlwind, what you call. They're thinking of having it next July. Although I'm going to have to tell them they're going to either need to move it forward or backwards. Otherwise it will coincide with the European Championships. I wonder if they even air the European Championships over in the States. Probably not. Yank bastards. They don't care about football at all. Ah, well. Anyways, is there a message you'd like me to be sending back to me brother Pato?
So you guess I get confused, Dolores.
Is there a message you'd like me to be sending back to me brother Pato?
Lars Hooley.
Feck, the loons you two get in this house!
Who's alone?
Who's a loon?
Who's alone?
Yeah, who's a fuck?
Who's...
Well, isn't that feckin' just the best feckin' yet? Sitting on this shelf all these years, and what good did it do ya? A tenner the swing ball set did cost me poor Manda, and in 1979, when a tenner was a lot of money. The best feckin' present I ever did get, and only 2 all-months play I got out of it, for you went and confiscated it from me. What right did you have? What right at all? No right! And then just left it there to fade the feckin' skitter. I wouldn't have minded if you gotten some use out of it, if you'd taken the string out and played pat-ball against a wall or something, but no, not you. No, just out of pure spite is why you kept it from me, and right under me feckin' nose! And then you go wondering who's a feckin' loon? Who's a feckin' loon? Who's a feckin' loon? She says, I'll tell you who's a feckin' loon, lady. You're a fucking loon!
Why did you take a swing ball in your ring? I can't remember till now. I think my head was in a funny old way in them days.
In them days, she says, as she pegs it perfectly good. poker on the ground and talks about trades. That is an awful good poker, that is. You want to be going and banging it against anything heavy, no. Listen, to say there's no hard feelings about all this swing ball business, why don't you go on ahead and sell that to me? A $5 I'll give you.
I don't want to be selling the coconut ring.
Go on. 6.
Just have sentimental value or something.
Don't forgive you so.
Oh, don't feel like that now, Raymond.
No, I don't forgive you at all.
Are you going to be writing to your mother now, so?
I am. Why?
You've been passing a message on for me?
Messages. What could the message possibly be? And make it a short one.
Just saying.
This week, if you can.
Say. The beauty queen of Milan says hello, that's all.
The beauty queen of Lenan says hello.
No. Goodbye. Goodbye. The beauty queen of Milan says goodbye.
The beauty queen of Lenan says goodbye. Whatever the feck that means, I'll be sure to pass it on. Goodbye to you, missus.
Turn the radio for 15-2 later before you go there. Ray. I mean.
The exact feckin' spittin' image of your mother you are. Just sitting there in that rocking chair, pegging that perfectly good poker on the ground, pegging orders at me and forgetting me feckin' name. Goodbye.
Will the door after you?
I was going to pull the door after me.
I'm walking through desert. Not frightened, although it's hard. I have all that I request.